Hi, welcome to Quick Licks Weekly. My name's Tom, and in this lesson we'll be looking at an intervallic lick in the Dorian mode. Here it is up to speed. This lick's inspired by the playing of a jazz guitarist by the name of Dorian, who frequently uses intervallic approaches to his playing. Intervallic is basically a fancy word of saying we're using wide intervals. So instead of playing a lick like, or if we just take a basic scale, instead of playing, to play it in a more intervallic style, we would hop between different octaves. So for example, let's take those second two notes, the B and, the C sharp and the D, and let's move them up an octave. So we could, instead of playing, we could play, so we're sort of covering more distance melodically and more distance across the fretboard. We're going to start our lick on the low E string. We're going to play the 5th fret. We're in the key of A Dorian, by the way, and we highlight those Dorian notes a lot in this lick. So we're going to play the 5th fret, then the 7th fret on the A string, which is the E note, and then we're going to move that power chord shape and play it on the G string at the 5th fret, and the B string at the 7th fret. So, and we're going to slide that 7th fret note up to the 8th fret. Then we're going to move back down to the 7th fret on the A string. Then we're going to play the 9th fret on the D. Then 8th fret on the B string and 10th fret on the E. We're going to slide that note up to the 14th fret on the E. And we're just going to look at that for now. So that whole first section slowly, very slowly, sounds like this. So it can be quite tricky to play this when starting off. Picking wise, I would find this very difficult to alternate pick. If I tried to alternate pick the whole thing, I'd end up messing up because we're hopping over 2 strings or 1 string at a time, and I'm not amazing at alternate picking, so I'm likely to hit the strings that we don't want to be hearing. So what I do is I use a downstroke with my pick, and then I use my middle finger, using the hybrid picking technique, to play these 2 groups. So like that, and I find that much easier, so I advise you having a go at that. Also, the hybrid picking sound, the kind of quacky, very strong attack we get from slapping these strings or picking with our finger rather than a pick, sounds more percussive, and also it fits within the intervallic approach quite well. It creates a very unique sound, a sound that I'm sort of used to hearing in Tom Quayle's playing or Rick Graham's playing, these sort of YouTube gods who have got this down to a T. So you get a lot more of a percussive sound to it, which I quite enjoy. So have a go at using that as far as the picking's concerned. So here's the whole first section slow again, then we'll look at the second part. So the second part is just a descending arpeggio that descends in triplets. The whole lick so far has just been in 8th notes, but we're going to end with a triplet. We're going to start on the 12th fret, bearing in mind we've just come from the 14th fret, which we should have played with our little finger on the E. Then we're going to hit the 12th fret on the E, pull off to the 8th, then we're going to hit the 10th fret on the B, then we're going to hit 11th fret on the G, then 9th fret on the G, 10th fret on the D, and then we're going to end on the 12th fret on the A. So that very slowly sounds like this. Whenever we're playing 1 note on a string, I pick that, and whenever we're playing 2 notes on a string, I pick the first note that we come to. So pick, pull, pick, pull, pick. And if I were to continue that, I'd pull and then pick. So So it's a simple pattern that I find quite easy to play. So here's the whole lick slowly. Here it is again from the top up to speed. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then please subscribe for more, and I'll see you next week.